Welcome back to Gun Reviews and History, the place where we break down the newest firearms, dive into the history behind the classics, and help you decide what's worth your time and money. If you're into reliable reviews, solid info, and honest opinions, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the community. Now, let's jump straight into today's video. We're talking about the 2026 Glock 19. Yeah, you heard that right. Glock has refreshed the 19 once again, and in 2026, we're looking at a handgun that still holds tight to the roots of what made the Glock 19 a legend, but with a few changes that are worth looking at. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a long-time carrier, this update might have something for you. So, what's new? Well, let's start with what hasn't changed. The 2026 Glock 19 still holds that sweet spot between compact and full-size. It's chambered in 9mm, with a 15+1 capacity right out of the box. The weight, even loaded, stays manageable, right around 30 ounces. And like always, it has that familiar polymer frame and safe action trigger system Glock is known for. No surprises there, and honestly, we're glad. But 2026 did bring a few tweaks. First off, Glock finally gave into years of demand and included an optional factory flat-face trigger. It's crisp, breaks a little cleaner than the older Gen 5 version, and resets with that satisfying snap. It's a noticeable difference without trying to be flashy. Another update, the slide serrations. Glock added forward slide serrations as standard. Not a big deal for some folks, but for those who do press checks or just prefer extra grip when racking the slide, it's a welcome change. No more aftermarket slide cuts needed unless you're just chasing style. Sights have also been upgraded. Glock now ships the 19 with either their traditional polymer sights, or, for about $80 to $100 more, you can get the factory-installed Ameriglow night sights. Still not everyone's dream setup, but it beats having to swap them out right away like most of us used to. One major change in the 2026 version is the optics-ready slide. It's cut for a wide variety of red dots now, not just the MOS system. Glock's finally catching up with the modular game, and they've improved the mounting plates, too. Less wiggle, better lockup, and a more rugged design that stands up to recoil a bit better. There's also a slight undercut on the trigger guard now. It's subtle, but it helps get a higher grip and reduces that dreaded Glock knuckle after long sessions. Combine that with improved texture on the frame, it's a little more aggressive than before, but not sandpaper rough, and you get better control without tearing your hands up. Now, let's talk about the price. This is where things always get interesting. In most parts of the United States right now, the standard 2026 Glock 19 is coming in around $599 to $649, depending on your local dealer, taxes, and whether you're getting the MOS version or not. If you're going for the upgraded sights or the optics-ready slide, expect to pay closer to $699. And if you're buying from a smaller shop or online with transfer fees, you might see it creep up closer to $750. As always, prices can vary by state, especially with certain local restrictions and shipping costs, but those are the average numbers across most U.S. markets in mid-2026. One thing to remember, these prices don't include extras like optics, upgraded triggers, or mag extensions. So if you plan on customizing your Glock 19, factor that into your budget. So, is the 2026 Glock 19 worth it? Honestly, yeah, it's still the same reliable workhorse it's always been. You're getting decades of proven performance, and now it comes with a few factory upgrades that a lot of folks were doing on their own. Anyway, it's simple, it's dependable, and it fits a wide range of shooters. Whether it's home defense, concealed carry, or a duty weapon, it's still one of the most versatile 9mm handguns on the market. Now, if you already own a Gen 5 Glock 19, the jump to the 2026 version might not feel revolutionary unless you're looking to add an optic or just want that factory flat trigger. But for new buyers, it's a great time to grab one. Before we wrap this up, here's a quick note for new gun owners. Always factor in the cost of training, ammo, and a good holster when buying any firearm. A great gun in the wrong hands, or poorly used, isn't worth much. Alright, that's gonna do it for today's review on the 2026 Glock 19. Let us know down in the comments what you think. Are the updates enough to justify picking one up? Or are you sticking with your older Gen 4 or Gen 5? We'd love to hear your thoughts on what you're carrying these days. If you got value out of this video, hit that like button, subscribe to Gun Reviews and History, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future breakdowns and firearm history deep dives. Thanks for watching, stay sharp, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.